I have been told that I am a very intimidating person. And to me, that's a little confusing because I don't feel intimidating. And I've actually had a lot of consequences from being a very intimidating person. I make people really uncomfortable, and I don't do it on purpose. But as a result of that, I might not get invited to things, people might not want me around. For a long time, I would get really hurt and offended. What people were saying was not that I was intimidating in who I was, but that my confidence was intimidating to people. And I'm not afraid of that anymore because I'm confident in who I am and what I want and what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do. And that kind of confidence really hits people at a core level when they're not that confident. So if you're intimidating people and you don't know why, it may just be that your confidence is really high and people don't know how to respond to that. They really don't know what to do with that. Now it feels like a threat. And the way that this relates to religious trauma healing and trauma healing in general is that sometimes we actually heal and we become really confident in who we are, and our healing can trigger other people to kind of be upset because they don't know what to do now with the gap that they realize. Like, your confidence and your changing and how you handle situations, it makes their deficits all that much bigger in their mind. And this doesn't even mean that you feel that way towards them. It's just how they're perceiving themselves. So the freedom that you have after leaving your high control religion, or the freedom that you have after leaving that cult, you're really living in that freedom and embracing your life and doing well for yourself. And other people who are stuck behind, other people who don't believe the same way that you do, and they may struggle with watching you have your freedom because it's really highlighting for them the difference between you walking in freedom and them being stuck in the same religion, the same judgment, the same patterns, and they don't know what to do with it. I do want to say that there is a gut check that we all need, because we have all met that person, and maybe sometimes we've been that person that says that other people don't like them and they don't care, or it's not their problem. And I'm talking about people struggling to accept your confidence. I am not talking about people struggling to accept that you're just an asshole. So that is really important, that we all kind of look inward and see, am I projecting confidence and people can't handle that? Or am I just a jerk and people don't want to be around a jerk? Because there is that level too. And I think it's very wise to just take the time to do some introspection and see why people might not like you. And sometimes it is because we need to do better as friends, and other times it really is just because we have a confidence that they don't know how to obtain that, and that's very intimidating to them. Be confident and also lead with compassion. You never want to step over other people's feelings just because you're a confident person. That's not confidence, that's bullying. Confidence says, hey, I know a way, and let's go together, and I will help you, and I will hold your hand, and I will show you things. Confidence will invite somebody on a journey, and if they want to come or not, that's completely up to them. But confidence does not push, and confidence does not demand. If you're struggling with confidence in your decisions around religious trauma or childhood trauma, this is the work I do. I help people come home to their own body and stay in their own body and learn to tolerate what it's like to be present in yourself. Being able to stay present in your body and feel good and feel safe in your body. That is the first step to confidence, because you're making all of these decisions from a place of felt safety, and you can't compete with that. Nobody can compete with that kind of confidence. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me. If you live in Nevada, Utah, Colorado, or New Jersey, those are areas that I can do telehealth, and I also do in person in Las Vegas, Nevada.